Alright, Aries-Taurus, welcome to your mid-monthly reading. It's going to be for the second half of September 2020. And today we're starting off with some self-love, self-care tip to connect more with our Venus side, because Mars just started going retrograde. So things can get a little cuckoo, and we really need to take care of ourselves to balance that part out. Today we're also doing something a little different in your reading. We're taking a look, it's going to be basically a check-in, so we're taking a look at where your person is, where you're at, where your person is, the energy between the two, and where is it going, okay? Look, there's one more here. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, you can always check your individual signs, but if it does, feel free to give it a like, subscribe, and comment. And the roles could also be reversed, so always take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's get started. So your self-care tip is rewrite your story. And it actually makes sense with the cards that I did see from here. You are not your past, okay? You can always change your story. You can always change what you do, your actions, and what you tell yourself, okay? You don't need to keep living a life that you're not happy about. And sometimes we blame things on the exterior, and in reality, it's just an illusion, because everything that we face on the outside is a reflection of our inside. So if you're not liking your job, if you're not totally happy with your relationships, maybe look a little bit within. I'm not telling you that the blame is yours. That is not what I'm telling you. But if we change our inside, we'll automatically change the outside. We'll automatically change the relationships. And also the view that we have from ourselves. You may be a little bit insecure about yourself. I kind of feel like it's even physically for some reason. And it's all a matter of mindset. We are perfect as we are, okay? You are perfect as you are. And I'm saying this to you, but this could actually be about your person, okay? So take it however resonates. But something that you could do that could help with that part is each day when you wake up and go to the bathroom, dare to look at yourself in the mirror. I feel like that is something that you avoid doing. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, that person in the mirror, at least one thing that you like, okay? It can be something as simple as, I actually like my eyes, okay? It shouldn't be like, oh yeah, I like your eyes, okay, bye, see you next time. No, actually mean it, okay, mean it. And each day, say something different, okay? Try to find stuff that you like about yourself, little stuff, okay? It doesn't have to be big, go little. And as you do that, you start expanding those things that you like, and you'll soon have this full list of things that you love about yourself, okay? So that is something that you can do to help improve your life a little bit, okay, and your view about yourself. So we have insecurities and victim here, and free yourself. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is not necessarily about your relationship. It could be, but I kind of feel like it's more about the relationship with yourself. It's basically all this that I have been saying, a lot of insecurities and that victim mentality, of like you're always blaming on the outside, and you don't try to look, okay, but how can I change the outside? How can I do it? How can I free myself from that outside reality, outside belief and name? I feel like you feel trapped in what other people think of you, in how other people see you. How do you see yourself? Feel like maybe it's time to figure that out. How do you see yourself? Let's see where we go. Okay. So for Aries-Taurus, Two of Cups, bottom of the deck, that is beautiful. So on your side, we have the Temperance card. On this person's side, Six of Cups. This could actually be someone from the past. Could also be a past life relationship. Okay, the energy between the two is this Nine of Cups. My goodness. The Emperor. I just love this. And I'm going to read this both ways. I'm going to read this as a relationship, and I'm going to read this as all of this is you. Okay? So on one side, I do feel like you're trying to deal with this. You're trying to free yourself. You're trying to heal. I kind of feel like you are on the right path, okay? Because as things are aligning, you're becoming the Emperor. That is, you're connecting with that Aries side. That is really, really good. But I feel like there's something missing. And it may be your inner child. It may be who you were in the childhood before all those mindsets start to be constructed. So maybe go back to a time, maybe go back home. Maybe that's where the problems are, and that's where you need to look. Maybe you need to do exactly the opposite. You will know what is best, okay? Everyone deals with things differently. Maybe you need to totally get away from that, okay? When I was going from my rock bottom, it was exactly at the time where I left home, where I went to college. And that was amazing because on that different city, it was a new city. I didn't know no one. I was alone, right, for the first time. And I had to rebuild myself. I had to make myself a woman and deal with things on my own. Maybe that's exactly what you need. Maybe you actually need the opposite. For you, I think it's a balance, so maybe you do need to move out of your house, of your roots, from your parents' shield, but reconnect with that inner child, reconnect with that childhood, reconnect with creativity. Kind of feel like you're very creative, but you lost that. For some of you, maybe your parents kind of made you be someone. I don't know, they wanted you to be a doctor, they wanted you to be a specific person, and now maybe it's time to rephrase that. Who do you want to be? Because it's that thing, I feel like you always see yourself in other people's eyes and not in your eyes, and you need to start doing that. Or you should, because you're missing out a lot, but I kind of feel like you're already on the path to do that, okay? And the energy between these two energies is the Nine of Cups. That is wish fulfillment. That is being happy with who you are solely. That you don't need that 10th cup from another person. You already have all you need. You just have to find it out, okay? It's all inside of you. For some of you, I feel like you need to get rid of things physically. So again, it could be that home, but also material things like clothes. I saw this video from Aaron Duty, or Dowdy, I don't know. He's really awesome. And one of the tips that he gave was for you to get rid of clothes. I actually did that because we sometimes unconsciously associate feelings and events with an object, right? And sometimes if you're using a cloth from a time where things sucked, where things weren't really, that they just weren't good, you may unconsciously go back to those moments and start feeling that way again. So maybe you do need to get rid of physical clothes. Start dressing up as you want. Start being yourself. Okay, for those of you that it is a relationship, I feel like someone from the past is returning. And I don't feel like it's not that this is not going to happen ever. It's not the right time. I kind of feel like you need to let them go. I don't feel like it's for now. Okay, because you still need to become the emperor. Okay, there is love. Okay, if this is a relationship, there is love. This is wish fulfillment. It is not time, though. it can be in the future, okay? So let me clarify some stuff. Let me see the Emperor, the Tempress. The Lovers, Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. Yeah, there it is. The Hermit is under the deck. So it's finding that love that you have for yourself. It's finding the balance between your energies. It's healing. It's finding that confidence that you have, that Queen of Wands that you have. And right now I feel like you're finding it, the Queen of Wands, so you can put the healing and you can go through the steps to get to the Emperor. And you're doing that, okay? You are doing that. It takes some time. I feel like you gotta be patient. This is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay? For me, it's taking like, it already took 3 years and it's still undergoing, right? So it's a process. Be patient with yourself. On this other person or other side, we have the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So, again, you could have definitely have been in a relationship, even a marriage with this person. To be honest, I don't feel like things are completely broken up for some of you. There is still some sort of strength. I don't know, there could be children involved. And I feel like some sort of truth is coming out. It's not that they never told you I love you, but probably they never told you I love you in the right way. I don't know if that makes sense. If this is resonating, it probably makes sense. But it's like, it's not that there wasn't a feeling, but there wasn't the intention. I feel like they didn't believe in I love you, in the I love you word, right? So they would just say it. They would love you, but they would just say it. And right now, I feel like they figured out the meaning of I love you, and they want to say it with intention. They probably want to propose to you. They probably want to try things again. You know, whatever it is. They really want a relationship with you, and they really want to try things out and give you love. They really, really love you, okay? But if this is only about you, this is who you want to be. This is following your heart. I feel like you were always taught to ignore that, to suck up your emotions, to be someone, not necessarily that doesn't have a heart, but to hold on to it, to just suck it in. Don't let it show. Don't follow your heart, follow your mind. It's time to do exactly the opposite, to actually follow the heart. I maybe have this very romanticized idea of the heart, but for me the heart is like the central piece of your body. And so being the central piece of your body, it also has your soul attached to it. And so, in my point of view, following your heart always leads you into the right direction because it's one of the purest things that you have. And it will always bring you good things. Even if it's just a lesson, it may get hurt. You may get hurt in the process, but it brings you lessons. The heart takes you where you need to go. Sometimes where you need and want to go, sure, but where you need to go. But maybe that's my romanticized point of view of the heart, and I mean, that's just me. But definitely follow that little thing you have beating, because it's taking you in the right place, okay? Let me say the Emperor. Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. Woo! Woo! The Sun and the Four of Wands. Won't you look at that? It's like you actually get to this point where you tell people to screw off, to, just leave me alone. You know exactly where self-sabotage is. Sometimes you on purpose go towards that self-sabotage so you can work it, right? That is what an emperor does. An emperor doesn't fear those devilish people. The emperor doesn't fear demons. Even if the emperor fears demons, the emperor still goes, because the emperor knows that there are lessons there to be learned. That's who you're becoming. You're facing the fear in the face and saying, hey, how are you doing? What do you have to tell me? What is the lesson that you have to teach me? I want to know it. And you just go. And you face it, and you rise back up if you fall down. And you get to this point where nothing can really bring you down, because you're happy, because you're this Nine of Cups. Because you finally figure out that Nine of Cups. What makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel happy, and you build that Four of Wands with a very solid foundation, which is you being you. And the opportunities are just endless. When it comes to a relationship, if this is about a relationship to you, I feel like you see right through people's deceptions and all that, and you actually appreciate them. And you actually tell them, hey, I know you're lying. I know this is not what you want to say. What do you want to say? And you look for the truth. And I feel like that is why right now this person wants to tell you the truth, and wants to tell you how they feel. But it's just, I feel like you have other options. I feel like they had their chance, and I feel like you have other options. But right now I would focus on the present moment, not really on where this is going in the relationship. It's like, let them be. If they want to tell you how they feel, let them. But be in your own corner. I feel like right now, all you need is yourself. And right now, you really need to know how to be with yourself. Okay? So let me pull some advice and messages for you. Advice and messages for Aries-Taurus. I feel like there's something. Okay, there we go. Oh, you are on the right path. See? So let's see. Yeah. Believe that you can do it. Believe that you can overcome this. The situation is not what it seems. It's that thing. You may be putting the blame on something exterior. Try to look at it in a different perspective, okay? Internal factors, definitely. You can do this. Your wishes are coming true. And yes, this is real. It's like, you really are on the right path, and right now you may feel a little bit lost, and you may feel like, why am I doing all this work? Why am I doing this? Is this even worth, I don't know, is this even worth it? Am I on the right path? Are things working out? They are, all right? They are, and I feel like you're really starting to become the person who you want to be, not who other people want you to be, who you want to be, okay? That is beautiful. Aries-Taurus, that is really beautiful. So I'm actually feeling drawn to take one more self-care tip for you before we finish this off. Bubble bath and face mask. Take care of that body, take care of yourself, relax, free yourself. And this bubble bath and face mask is just literally a shower, alright? Could just be a shower. And as you do it, release, free yourself. Water is great for that. If it's raining, go out in the rain. You may catch a cold, but hey, it's worth it. Just release, okay? release. Use those bubble baths and use those showers to release, to wash away your negative thoughts, your negative vibrations, okay? And I'm worth more. Know your worth. This is a journey, but know who you want to be, all right? And who you want to be with, what you deserve, okay? So this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow, and I'll see you in the next one, all right?